Hello everyone, it's Artem here. So in this video, I want to discuss the cursor settings for more advanced usage. So recently, the cursor updated the UI a little bit, introduced some new features. So let's start from, so you have your cursor, you can open the settings by clicking on the top and then just go to cursor settings and you will see this tab. So let's just discuss quickly. For the general tab, we have like all the appearance settings, import for the VS Code settings and other. For the features, we have like a couple of things. You can all read it just yourself. It's pretty much self-explanatory, or you can just copy what I've done. Because for example, like I enable the auto import because for me it's quite useful. Also, yeah, you can just check all the settings. I will just like kind of scroll like this, so you can see, but it's basically just a kind of minor personal preference. For the code base indexing, it's going to be indexed all your code. So you see now, like when you start writing with cursor, it will get your code base index automatically. But what I've noticed, so let's say if you see that the AI suggestions getting worse for some reason, or let's say you changed some code base, added a big amount of files for some reason, maybe you do some refactoring or something, it's always a good idea to go here and re-index it. It's going to happen quite quickly, but just so you remember, so in order to cursor to give you better responses and generations, make sure is you kind of like from time to time re-index it if you see that the generation getting worse. Because the main kind of point of setting up your settings, basically changing settings, is when you see that the default cursor capabilities is not getting you what you want. Because I noticed this myself when I start writing the project from scratch. It's all good, it's all nice, but when you add in more and more files to your project and you have like a big code base, sometimes it's like suggesting like not that relevant responses. What I also noticed that when with the cursor rules, with the correct cursor rules, and from time to time the re-indexing this code base, it helps. And yeah, you will get better results and spend less tokens for the paid usage for these expensive models. So yeah, let's go scroll to the bottom. So we have these docs. You can also add the docs from right here. Just specify a link and it will reindex and show you the status. Sometimes it will show the index is failed, but it's indexed some of the files. It might just fail for index some of the pages. So double check it here. So you see right now it indexed 10 pages. So yeah, you can try to re-index it. For some of the docs it's not going to work. Yeah, it's a little bit weird from time to time, but generally it's quite good. For models, I just keep it everything, just the top models, but usually I just use the 3.7 Sonnet and 3.5. This is pretty much it. Let's go to rules. This is the most important thing I want to touch here. I was really skeptical about the rules. For the simpler projects, you don't really need to care about this. But what rules give you, it's this consistency. Because the AI is really random. Like one day it can be all good. You're getting like your, I don't know, like your SHA-CN generated correctly with all the correct imports. But sometimes it's just starting to act weirdly and can, instead of using your like SHA-CN library that you want to use, if it's your decision, it starts to generating like just like a native HTML tags and style it like in a random way. So I've noticed this myself, and this is basically why you need this. You can nicely explain like what is the tech stack that you're using, what you want to AI to follow, like what is your rules, like act like this, and like this. Before I was writing everything myself, but now I'm using the public open source rules. I just checking what works for me, what are they using, and I just basically try different rules to see how it affects generation. And frankly speaking, yeah, you don't really need to care about the rules. I will show you the resource where you will just copy paste it to your project based on your taste and try it yourself. But important to understand, if you specify the user rules, this will be available globally. So basically, you add in this prompt here, and it's going like for all the requests, for the agent, for the ask, for the edit, it's going to first like add the system prompt that they have on the cursor side, like their system message that they send. Also they will add this, and for all the messages it will going to be sent. So you need to be aware of it. So don't need to specify your tech stack here, because it's not that relevant. Better to keep it like empty, or at least just as simple as let's say you don't want AI to start with like, okay, like I will help you to generate this kind of button, you know, like this like entry text that like always added there. Maybe you want just to like go straight to the code, you can just specify it here. Just do not add additional tags, go straight to the explanation or something. Or let's say if you are just a beginner, explain here that you are you are a beginner, you want as detailed, as simple, and like as straightforward explanation as possible, like no complexity, because like you are still learning how to code and everything. So yeah, it's just a kind of system message that how you want to act AI globally. But again, do not need to specify your tech stack here, because you can just forget about this, but then you're going to ask some questions that it might badly impact what you're getting. But for the project rules, this is where you specify your tech stack. So project rules, we can add like a rule that, and they will automatically add a .cursor folder, and let's just add a test rule. They recently introduced this UI from what I remember, because previously it's all happened like manually. You need to create all the stuff, but now it's just from the settings and you get your folder here. So what I want to understand here is, you see you have this drop down that basically will specify when your rule is called. So let's just quickly break it down. So always attached, basically like your global rule in the settings, but inside the project. So this is your per project rule instead of the per like system rule. Auto attached is you can specify like which files where you want this rule to be called. Agent requested is you just explain. So let's say you have a rule to work on the design. You can just specify this rule is useful for the design decisions across the app or something. So, and based on your request, it will choose this rule, which is also really useful. And manual is basically you need to call this rule via @sign. Go to cursor rules and call your rule like this. So like attach like you're attaching the files when you prompt in the AI. For me personally, I use always run manual. Why? Because usually when I'm like adding something per project, usually always is going to be my tech stack explanation. So what is this project is all about? Let's say I'm using the TypeScript, I use an Next.js, Codebase, I use this for authentication, this for design, let's say I'm Shadcn or Daisy UI, and yeah, just my decisions for this particular project. And manual is something niche. What I mean by niche is like, let's say I work on the landing page and I want these particular decisions for the landing page generation, like keep the design clean, use Shadcn. So this is basically it. You add in your rules, you prompt it, you can add files, you can use markdown, as they say you don't have to. So right now let me show you one thing. So I will attach this GitHub repository. It's called Awesome Cursor Rules. It's basically a public repository with all the different kind of types of rules you can imagine. Like it's really nice. You can see that it's quite popular. It's like 17.5k stars on the GitHub, and yeah, you just basically big folder of different rules that you can copy and paste to your project. You can go like just check what they have. Let's say database clean code. Let's just check what it is. So yeah, just clean code. So you can check this is basically what other people are adding. Let's say for the clean code, you can add like your clean code guidelines if you like it. You can copy, modify it, add, let's say, for the clean code rule and also your tech stack rule. So it's or combine into one. Let's say what I've tried myself is I usually work with Next.js, and I tried, let me see, yeah, this Next.js. Yeah, I think I tried some of these. Look for what they have. Just check for your language. Some React, Next.js, Cloudflare, Supabase. You go here, you go like to cursor rules. You just copy paste. You can check also. It's nice that at the end like a README, you see like all the folders contain not only one the cursor rules but like different. So you can all explore. Like they have for the styling for everything. So yeah, I use it like all the time. Like I don't write it myself. I just find a nice basically cursor rule for my use case. I modify it if I need, just remove all the noise that I don't need, just keep it like essential information, and yeah, just copy and paste it from like this. Let's go open like I don't know, like SEO dev. I open the cursor rules. You just copy it like this, go back to the project, paste it like this, name it in a nice way, and yeah, you just go like this and add it as much as you like. So it's basically it for this video. I hope it was useful. Try using the cursor rules yourself. Share what you think about this. Is it improving your code generation? Is it helpful for you? Also share your rules, like what are you using for your rules for the cursor. It's interesting to see. Do not forget to join our community by link in the description. Thank you for watching, and I see you in the next video. See you. Bye bye.